We're going to review one of the 3 ways to accession samples into Clarity LIMS. This video will demonstrate how to use LabLink, which is a client sample submission portal, to batch upload samples into a project. LabLink is available in version 5.4 of Clarity LIMS. To get to the LabLink portal, you will need to copy your Clarity LIMS URL and /LabLink. This will bring you to the LabLink landing page. If this is your first time trying to log into LabLink, you can click Request for a User ID. This will bring you to a page where you can request for a new user ID form. You will then get an email prompting you to log in after you've filled in all of the appropriate information. Once you have a username and password, you can log into the LabLink portal. As a client, you will only see the projects that you submit. As a client, I would log in and click on Resource Material tab. This is where the lab has provided templates for me to fill out my sample information in order to submit my samples properly into their system. By clicking the download button, an Excel template will download for me. I will fill in the required data and then save the template. Now I will click on the Projects tab. Here, I will click the blue plus button over the word Create. I will need to give my project a name. And I have the option to add in any additional notes that I want the lab to see. Then I will click Continue. I will now upload the file that I just filled out from the Resource Materials tab. This will give me a preview of the file I uploaded to confirm I selected the correct file. Then I can click Continue. I have the option to upload any additional documents that I think are necessary for the lab to see about my project, or I can skip this portion. There is a final review of my samples where I have to acknowledge that the above information is correct. I cannot make any changes once I have submitted, and if I do need to make a change, I have to contact the lab. I can then submit the project. When the project has been successfully submitted, I'll receive a pop-up where I can view the confirmation. If I click back to the Projects tab, I will see a pending state for my project. Once the lab receives my samples, this will change from pending to open. If I click into my project, I will see additional information that may have been sent back by the lab. If I click on the Samples tab, I will see each individual sample in the project, and the lab has the option to leave a note or to upload additional documentation, for example, a QC result file.